know, got right much air, came down on one side, it crammed the shaft back into the case, and it broke the mid plate on the transfer case and broke the front drive shaft out of it.
Do you believe it's the track?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's like, we're going to run fast, we kind of need some mellow ramps. We can still get air. That track right there, if I really would have hammered the truck, I would have skied it out and broke it in two, probably.
Are you going to be able to come back? That's the big question.
I don't think so. We broke the rear tie rod in, too, so we're out of it, as usual.
Boy, as usual, and that's a disgusted sound from Dennis Anderson. He is really unhappy with the way things have been going. And you know, Army, as we get ready for this next one, Dennis had just been running some non-TNT events in California, saying he was doing quite well in exhibitions, but he comes back to the racing circuit, and it really hurt him.
Well, see, that brings up an interesting point, the fact that when you see the gravedigger, there's only one gravedigger. It's not like a NASCAR team that has 3 or 4 vehicles, short track and long track. Dennis Anderson has one truck. I think he's abusing that truck too much. He's going to back off on the exhibition and get serious about racing. Now, you talking about serious about racing. Look at this kid from Tennessee, Scott.
Greg Holbrook, the rookie driving the World Championship truck in the equalizer against Gary Wiggins and the Dodge Ram, known as Mopar Magic, puffing a whole bunch of smoke. Holbrook's first ever run on a figure-8 course looked pretty good in the equalizer.
Yeah, rookie driver out of Tennessee looking real close. We noticed something on the Mopar Magic. There was a little bit of chirping or bouncing in the front suspension. We're going to keep an eye on that later this afternoon. That's where the truck is biting and letting go.
Equalizer has the fast time at 40.79. But let's go back to the pit. Chris Chapman's with Mike Wine.
God, them ramps are insane. They're too steep. They're just too, these ramps are so steep. When I came down, I'm not sure to tell you the truth. It came down, it felt like it landed on the wheel. When it did, what it did is, I have a U-shaped tie rod bar because we're using a different style front end than anybody else. And it's U-shaped. It came all the way together now, so it made a circle. What I got to do is take the tie rod bar off, see if I can straighten it. There's a welder on the premises and see if we can get it and see if I can make it back for the first round. I got extra spare drive shafts and all, so we'll try our best, see what we can do.
Boy, you can see the drive shaft flopping underneath there. Here's hoping Mike gets it ready and he's back racing. Tough track is... Qualifying action continues for the TNT monster trucks on their most demanding course of the year, the figure-8 course at Louisville Motor Speedway in Louisville, Kentucky. The Auto Value King Crunch Special, that's Scott Stevens closest to you, the Carolina Crusher, and Gary Porter has the inside right now. Coming to the first jump, Crusher has the edge, but here's where Crunch has all the momentum.
Right now is when Gary Porter's expertise is going to pay off. He's over the first set of cars smooth. All he's got to do is make one long left turn and get some good air. Look for we might be seeing a quick qualifying time. Stevens starts to make the move on the inside, Scott.
Here they come, the final jump, and then they'll cross the finish line. Carolina Crusher and the Auto Value King front. Good lap for both of them, but Crusher had the faster time, and now we're getting the word that it's indeed the fastest time. So Gary Porter and the Carolina Crusher sets fast time at 40.29, while the Auto Value King Crunch, another outstanding sub-41-second run. All three trucks now, the top three, Crunch, Crusher, and Equalizer under 41 seconds. Here we go with that brand new micro machine. Kurt Fisher out of Jefferson City, Missouri, and Kid Rarick's Thunder Chicken out of Pennsylvania.
What we're going to be looking at here are two extremes in the sport. You got the brand new, beautiful micro machine with the high-tech suspension, big block, supercharged engine. He's on the inside, the short half of the course for the first part. He's going against Thunder Chicken. Kid Rarick, notorious for just being consistent. Watch for a big lead to be pulled off by the micro machine, but it should tighten up around the finish line, Scott.
Like we started developing in Dallas, Army, the micro machine is a truck everybody's watching. A lot of people would like to build trucks, just like John Breen has built the micro machine.
Well, John Breen built the truck, but you know, the sport is progressing now. John Breen was kind of like Bob Cameron and Everett Jasper. He's not going to be driving. He's going to spend his whole time managing the team. He's hired him a young gun to do the driving for him, and the kid's doing a good job. Of course, Kurt Fisher's no newcomer to motorsports. He's a past world champion in mud bucket. Look at the finish line. I told you it's going to tighten up when we get on the end.
Still, the Micro Machine has the better run of the two. Kurt Fisher and the Micro Machine out of Jefferson City, Missouri, the Breen Boys Racing Toys stable, with a run of 42.33. Thunder Chicken has 43.06. Well, the final qualifier is going to be that Bigfoot Ford. All right, let's develop the story today. Bigfoot 4 is not being driven by its normal driver, John Pine. Pine was injured recently. The Bigfoot 8 driver, Andy Brass, is in Bigfoot 4. And if we know one thing about Andy Brass, is he is not afraid of anything, anytime. He will let it all hang out on this course.
He'll let it hang out if the truck is 100% and you are not, repeat, you are not looking at a 100% Bigfoot. The truck stumbled right on the starting line. It sounds like a fueling problem. Brass overcame it, but it cost him some precious time. Look at this, plenty of air. Now watch the suspension. See if they've got it figured out. We're looking for a little bit of a bounce. Oh, they're working good now. One thing, there it is, lifting a front wheel. It could be quick time. Scott, what does it look like?
Man, look at the air from Bigfoot again, as Andy Brass puts him through at the only sub-40-second lap, 39.56. The fast qualifier, Andy Brass and Bigfoot, and look at him get in the air. You can tell that Chandler and Brass have this truck ready.
Well, they stumbled on the starting line. That cost them, I would say, 2 seconds. You got to remember that.
Look at him again. Look how high up he is.
Watch the driver when he lands. Look at the abuse they take.
Andy Brass and Bigfoot is your fast qualifier.
Andy, you're the fast qualifier. Does that surprise you?
Yeah, it does. You know, I was kind of watching everybody play the track, you know, and I told myself I was going to be out there. I wasn't going to be against anybody, so I was just going to kind of lay down a good, smooth run and feel the track out this run.
If Ford pulls a 39 out here, what do you think that Bigfoot 8 would do to this track?
Well, it's hard to say, you know. I know 8 would do a little bit better job than what 4 would, you know. And plus, probably John might do a little bit better than me, because right now, this is my first time in 4 trying to get back used to the truck. So maybe as night gets better, I'll get better with the truck, too.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Let's look at the points coming into the action today in the TNT Monster Truck Challenge. Equalizer has reclaimed the World Championship points lead by 4 over Bigfoot. Scott Stevens third, the Auto Value King Crunch. Carolina Crusher and Awesome Kong still very much in contention for the World Championship. Then Steve Wilkie's USA 1. The Gravedigger needs to make up some ground. Buffalo Tremor and Nightlife tied for the 8th spot. And then Outlaw Ford currently sits in the number 10 spot. Coming right back with the first round of competition on Tough Track. Drop to the bottom of the bracket. They'll be the final run of the first round. That, of course, will allow Outlaw time to make repairs and make it into the first round, and they do that for anybody. As long as he's ready to go by the end of the round, they'll be able to make the run. Here we go with Clydesdale, and no problem.
It kind of looks like a little deja vu. This is exactly the first qualifying run we saw this afternoon. Let's see if the results are going to be the same.
Here they come to the first set. Let's watch them.